This is just a video demonstrating my first project, which was a self-improvement questionnaire built in Python that helps track daily wellness metrics like sleep quality, meditation, gratitude, learning, and more, as well as guiding productivity routines in these areas. The program just runs in the terminal and features color-coded interactions, timed sessions, and randomized motivational prompts to keep the experience engaging. And I actually did use this for a point in time when it matched up with my daily schedule. So let me just get into it and show you how it works. So like anything that runs in the terminal, you just click run file in terminal, and then it starts. Now keep in mind this is my first project, so it's not going to be the best, but it does show my progression as a programmer. So after typing in the key, which is literally just key, not the best security, it's going to prompt you, is it morning or night? And for this demonstration, I'm just going to say that it's morning. And first, I'm going to show you like the greatest case scenario. So my sleep was a 10. Oh, that's great. Have I meditated this morning? Yes, I have. Great. Have I written gratitude? Yes, I have. And have I done affirmation? Yeah. Have I written my why? Yes. So it's like, yeah, you've completed the morning check-in. That is the end. Now, obviously, pretty much no day is going to be that perfect. So I'm going to do the demonstration in the morning again. My sleep, let's say it was below a 6. Oh, that's not good. Don't forget to do a non-sleep deep rest today and make sure that you're going to sleep earlier. Have I meditated this morning? No, I haven't. So it's saying type in the minutes that I would like to meditate, and basically the program just stops for this amount of time, and then it's expecting you to be meditating. So I could put in, oh, I want to meditate. I'm just going to put in a minute for demonstration's sake, and then I could meditate for that minute. I could focus on any external sensory. That's what it's going to say. Now, after the minute is up, it's just going to move on with the prompt and prompt you for the next thing. So let's say, no, I didn't. And after saying no to gratitude, it's going to give me some options. So I could either select one and just type into the program directly in the terminal 3 things that I'm grateful for. Or I could do number 2 and select a certain amount of time to go write in my journal. And it will basically do the same thing when you meditate. The program will have a certain amount of downtime based off how much time you input. Now, for this case, I'm just going to select one. So that would be 3 things. You know, you just write it really fast. You can be whatever. So have I written affirmations a day? Once again, I'm doing worst case. I'm going to say no, I haven't. Repeat this 5 times. I'm building my future. 1. I'm building my future. 2. I'm building my future. 3. I'm building my future. 4. I'm building my future. 5. It's funny that it says I'm building my future because I'm directly doing this while I'm making all these videos for my resume. So I'm going to click X just to say that I'm done saying it. I've said it. And then have I written my why? No, I haven't. Type a couple reasons why you're moving forward in a multitude of ways, including making this questionnaire. Now, I made it like this as I was making the questionnaire back in the old days of 2022. This is the end of the self-improvement questionnaire. Remember that this is designed to keep you locked in and bring optimum development at a steady pace. Remember to keep striving and developing yourself. You're capable of great things to stay on the path to growth. So it gives me another little affirmation. Now that's the morning. The night is very similar, but I'm still going to run it in this demonstration just to show you. So key. Is it morning or night? It's night now, magically. Good evening, Kaden. How is your day? Good, bad, or alright? Good. It's great. Take some time to think about your day or complete any little tasks that you have not. So basically, it's just like, haven't taken out the trash, go take out the trash. Oh, you haven't meditated, go meditate. Oh, you haven't learned something, go learn something. It's basically giving me an opportunity to go finish that before I do the closing out for my day. Keep in mind, I would do this in the morning and in the night. So, and honestly, it did help me a lot. It is like me giving myself the message, which did also help me stay consistent. So even for my first project, this had a lot of views. Were you locked in today? Yes. Have you edited for 90 minutes today? Let's just say yes, I did, because it's going to select a random time for me to go edit. Have you meditated for 15 minutes today? Yeah, we just did the 1-minute meditation. Would you still like to meditate? Yeah, I would. Please. And then it's just the same thing. I'm going to do a minute again. Boom. And then after the minute's up, it's going to ask, how many minutes have you journaled today? I'm just gonna say 60. That's how much I wanted to journal at the time. And have I trained today? Let's say no, because it's gonna give me some interesting stuff for this. You didn't train? Do pull-ups, 4 sets, dips, 4 sets right now. So this would just be the failure. And you see how it turned red because it's like supposed to be like negative rewarding. And then I did that after because I made the morning and then the night, and I was like, oh, let me do red to signify like negative reinforcement. I guess it's supposed to have positive and negative reinforcement. Now I actually did work out today, so I'm just gonna click X to continue. But how many minutes have I coded today? Let's just say 90. And then have I learned today? Yes, I have. This is the end of the self-improvement questionnaire, and then it basically just gives you like, the same thing. And also it says, great, keep expanding your mind, Kaden, it's the best tool. So behind the scenes of like the demonstration and everything, this was actually like my first programming project. So it demonstrates like my early programming skills and my overall development. Like I already had basic conditionals with if statements. I even had some loops in there. I had user input validation, like, oh, I would have like you saw how it was each input was user input validated, like, oh, did I train? No, blah blah blah, and then it would go off a different condition. One thing I will say that like irked me so much looking back at this is I had it like case sensitive, so obviously I could have just easily 2-upper called that, and then it wouldn't have been like so pedantic with the variables and the user input validation. But you know, you live and you learn. And then I also use like time sessions using this time library, and I used the random library for like random feedback and variation, because you don't want it to just go through the same script every time. Like for instance, say I didn't lock in or I didn't work out, it would have gave me a multitude of different exercises. Like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Like here, I'll show you. So I have a workout list. So this was a workout that I was doing at the time. It was like a circuit type workout. I could have done an upper lower split, and then it gave me this one. And it does like basically concatenates the random choice with the you didn't train, do whatever right now. And then an exercise for better hops would be like a jumping exercise, and I'm basically Baki was another exercise that I was doing at this point in 2022. Yeah, it did show some skills pretty early on. And I also had color-coded terminal feedback. As you guys saw, I was using Colorama library for this, and it basically just was giving positive or negative feedback. Like, obviously, green is good, red is bad, or just stop. You know, very basic, but also, like, kicks in that little primal part of your brain. So just in conclusion, this project, though simple, does represent my first steps in programming and helped establish a foundation for my coding journey, whilst also supporting my personal development routines, because I really was using this daily. And I think the fact that I was using this daily really motivated me to continue programming, because like, oh, the first thing I've done has so much use and is very applicable to my day-to-day, and I made it very personalized, like I was using my name. But obviously, like with my skills now, I can make this more modular. You could have custom inputs for the workouts for each like affirmation, you know what I'm saying. But for the first project, honestly, looking back, I'm pretty proud of it. Now, did it have to be 213 lines? It definitely could have been shorter. It definitely could have been more modular and more personalized, like for anyone. But I never planned on deploying this or anything, so it really did serve its purpose very well for me. So yeah, that's my first project.